Well, happy Hump Day, East Texas. Here's a look at what we're tracking as we get ready to kind of get through the hump of the week and head down towards the second half of the work week. We're talking about more sunshine. That's what's in our forecast ahead. The 90s, yeah, they're here to stay for a little while. In fact, it's June 8th now. We could probably get used to these 90s through about, let's say, October 30th at least. So, yeah, they're going to be here for a while. Popcorn showers. That's about the only rain chance I have in the forecast. And even that doesn't look like a big chance, and it won't arrive until maybe the weekend and probably more likely heading into next week. So let's take a look outside and focus on the gorgeous weather we're dealing with. Plenty of sunshine, just a thin high cloud or two kind of streaking across the sky. But for the most part, conditions outside are looking nice, but very summer-like out there. 88 degrees at the lunchtime hour. Humidity all the way down to 46%. Remember, I talked about this morning. As the temperature rose, the dew point would drop, and that would allow for some drier air to work its way in. And indeed, we're seeing that. Also, winds are beginning to switch out of the south now, so that's adding still just a tinge of humidity, but still not too bad. 85 degrees for our friends over in Gregg County and Longview, 87 degrees in Gilmer, 86 in Jacksonville, 86 Athens, 86 Crockett, 85 Lufkin, and 89 degrees. That's the current temperature in the center. A look at First Alert Live Doppler radar. Absolutely quiet out there. No rain, hardly a cloud in the sky. We'll see a few of those fair weather puffy clouds building up as we go throughout the afternoon. But overall, we've got a north flow trying to come in the upper levels, and that's bringing in some lower humidity, and that's all due to an area of high pressure that's overhead. That's our current weather maker. We have this little weak front that's pushed down towards the south, and now high pressure that's giving us sinking air, and it means that we're going to see plenty of sunshine in the coming days here, and high pressure. The big blue H is always our friend when it comes to weather, and that will be the case over the next several days. Now, forecast for this afternoon, more sunshine around again. A fair weather cumulus cloud or two could build up. Otherwise, temperatures climbing into the lower 90s, so definitely getting very warm. And then tonight, some of us will not even fall out of the 70s for your overnight lows. And then as we go throughout the day on your Thursday, we're looking at more sunshine across the region. High temperatures climbing their way back up into the lower 90s across the area with, again, just a couple of fair weather cumulus clouds trying to build up with the daytime heating, but overall not seeing a ton of rainfall or anything like that associated with those clouds. Now, today's moisture levels, we've had high pressure in charge of our forecast, creating that sinking air, and that gives us plenty of sunshine. You can see the moisture levels here, some very dry air working its way on into the area. But as we go towards the end of the work week and the weekend, this area of high pressure is going to shift off towards the east. That will give us a return flow out of the Gulf of Mexico with those southeasterly winds, and that means we start to see the moisture levels increasing, and you can notice a lot more in the way of moist air coming into the portions of Texas, and that can even lead to a few of those popcorn-type pop-up showers across the area. But that's not the only story with that extra moisture coming into the area. We'll talk about that in just a second. As far as rainfall, most of the work week, we're talking dry conditions here in East Texas. We could see a pop-up shower in deep East Texas as we head towards your Friday. And as you can see, yeah, everyone in East Texas could see a pop-up shower by the time we head towards the weekend. But notice totals are not exuberant or large. We're talking 1/10 of an inch or less across the area. So it's not going to be a widespread rain event. The heat will be on, though. It'll feel like it's in the lower 90s today. The feels like temperature tomorrow will be in the low to mid 90s. But watch this. Heading into your Friday, with that humidity kicking in, it's going to feel like it's in the upper 90s to near 100. The three H's, three amigos, hot, hazy, and humid weather, that's what's going to be on the way. But for today, get out there in the backyard and enjoy. Plenty of sunshine for that dip in the pool, with temperatures climbing into the lower 90s. Your 7-day forecast, look at the temperatures going up all the way into Friday, along with the humidity giving us a heat index by Friday near 100. But the weekend, we'll try to cool it down a tinge, but more humidity, maybe a popcorn shower or two. But that's just hit or miss here or there.
All right. Thank you so much, Cedric.